Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles comes into this one after the win against Boston. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now.
And Chris, still early in the season, is the pecking order of teams still up in the air, or is it starting for you to lock in?
Well, it starts to lock in for a couple of teams. Those teams that you see start off with those good records, 9-1, 10-2. Those elite teams that you see on each coast that kind of have their own mission. For everyone else, it's a little bit different. The pecking order, the fighting now, the jockeying really starts to get into right now. So that first 20 games, you establish who you are, your identity, and then the next 20, you're fighting to continue to keep that identity or improve it. So don't worry about wins and losses. Those other teams are going to separate, but can you just stay in the middle of the pack and improve and hopefully make your move when the playoffs come?
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All right now. The big men are Nance and Lopez. Davis is out there with ball, and it's Ingram in at the three. Hits it from three-point range. Now here's ball. Covered by Wall. Nance a screen on Porter. Here's Ingram. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ingram's got it.
Solid and more than reliable big man with a soft jump.
Now here's Beal. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Launches a three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Outside, Wall. Wizards passing it around. There's Beal with the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
They've wasted no time.
Release was a little bit off on the jump.
Here's Ingram. Here's Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on John Wall.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a side. And he makes the first. Well, Greg, for 2 straight seasons before this, the Wizards have had a starting 5 that all average double figures on the year. The engine of this offense, I think, is the backcourt. But they can all hurt you, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin. Having a balanced offense like they do makes it tough for teams to prepare defensively. You can't just double tape. I think the bigger question moving forward is just going to be, what will the impact of that bench be? And ultimately, that's going to determine whether they can.
Offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now, here's Ball. Covered by Wall. Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that side.
Beal from long range. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them, because for long stretches they won.
Wall a screen on Randall. Beal against Davis. 6 to shoot. The drive by Beal. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And we all know that Bradley Beal was one of the early benefactors. Lopez, a screen on Wall. Here's Ball. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Men are Nance and Lopez. Ball out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wall. He has 6. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
If you're talking about the elite passers in the game, John Wall has to be on that list. He's averaged a double-double with assists for several years running. He has vision and knows how to find teammates after defenses collapse on him.
The Wizards have made 2/3 here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Ball. He's got 6. Inside. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket. Back to Beal. They set the pick. Lock at 6. Morris a screen. The outside leaner. They get it back.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
And way to finish.
Basket guy still shaking. Here is Gortat following the bucket by the Lakers. Dishes it to Beal. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Beal's got 8 points.
Feels like he can score from any area on the court.
Now, here's Ball. D right on him. Here's DJ. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. DJ. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
And guys, they could.
The 9-point Washington lead. To the middle. And DJ throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the... Can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking.
Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
Morris a screen. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Poked loose. Here's Gortat. Tries yet again. And Wall lays it in. Wall's got the first field goal. The second. Pass to Beal. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you could argue.
Ingram kicks to Davis. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very. Here's Wall. Off the left rim and out. And Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, it's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players want to go other.
Just 5 to shoot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71.
Off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And that's 31.
This game out, his stamp will be all over this win.
Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For so often there are some players who have one unstoppable move or something that they'll lean on if their team needs a basket. What did you feel your go-to move was when you were playing?
You know, I've said this many times.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Here's Lopez. And finally they hit one.
Whatever draw.
Outside, Wall. Lopez with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. With a screen on Randall. Here's Wall. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ball kicks to Davis. In the corner, Nance with it. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Beal. And it's Davis finishing it off. It's Davis on the wing. Over Beal. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Forwards did you just dread, just did not like going up against?
Well, Kevin, I would kind of change that and say dread to me was more or what. But for a while, they were still giving Porter those shots, and he was knocking them down. His field goal percentage from the floor and behind the arc have both taken huge leaps forward over the past few years.
For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.